You cannot complain. This is the perfect video for me to talk about today because I did something so stupid just a while ago. I'll tell you about it. You just wait and see until I tell you what I've done later in the video. So complaining is only done by people who don't want to take responsibility for their own lives. Complaining is only done by those types of people. They don't want to take any sort of responsibility and they would happily pass the blame on a specific situation or on a specific person. They don't want to take any credit for that whatsoever. Which is why the easier way out for them is to complain. Just complain. These are people that are weak. They don't take any accountability. They easily blame other people. These people also think they can never be wrong. They're always right. How many of you have ever met somebody that never takes credit for their own mistakes, for their own faults? And no, whenever somebody points the finger at them when they're at fault genuinely, they deflect, they get defensive, and they start hitting back at whoever pointed at them in the first place. How many of you have met somebody like that just never takes any credit for anything bad that goes wrong in their life whatsoever, that doesn't take any responsibility, but just avoids it? How many of you have met somebody like that? Because if you have, just stay away from those people. Those people will not get you up. They will bring you down back to their level. So you have to cut those out of your lives, those people out of your lives right away. They're not going to help you. Because of this, they have this victim mentality. They think everyone is wrong, they're the right ones, and still they're being held back by something. And they blame everybody. Oh, it's his fault this happened. Oh no, it's his fault this happened. Oh, it's her fault I'm like this. It's his fault I'm like this. I'm depressed because of her, him, whoever they can think of. Or something that they think of. This door is not working. Oh, this laptop is not working. Whatever is the case. Anything, they'll never take responsibility. They'll blame others, and then they'll make a claim that they're in a very bad situation. That they're in a very bad situation because of somebody else, and that's the victim mentality. No, it's his fault I'm fat. No, it's my mom's fault I'm like this. No, it's my dad's fault like this. No, it's my woman's fault like this. No, it's my man's fault like this. It's my friend. He's the one that's stupid. I'm smart. Nobody listens to me. Everyone just points their finger at me. I'm clearly good. That's what complainers do. The funny thing is, these complainers, they would take credit for something good that happens. For themselves or maybe for something else. They would try their hard to take all the credit for something good that happens into their life or into somebody else's life. But they avoid whenever it's something bad. They want it all. They want to be completely perfect. They want to be right all the time. And they don't want to be wrong. They can't stand being wrong. And usually these types of people are the ones that are never told no in their face. Usually. No, you can't have this. No, you shouldn't do that. No. I would lose respect for you if you did this. You're damaging our friendship if you did this. You're damaging our relationship if you did this. Those types of people are complainers. They're the ones that damage things. They don't take credit for bad things, but they'll take it for good things, and that's hypocritical. Oh no, it's the cigarette's fault that my lungs are getting blacker. Oh no, it's the alcohol's fault. Oh no, it's my friend's fault for taking me to this bar, for getting me so wasted last night. I don't remember. I was too drunk. I got this girl pregnant by mistake. I didn't do anything. I was just too drunk. So honestly, somebody will really take these types of people seriously? These are losers. Complainers are losers. Mark me on that. They are losers. I'm gonna write it somewhere in the middle of my hands. Losers. They are losers. What I'm going to talk about now is what result this brings up for complainers. usually they don't have a fulfilling life. Let me tell you why. Because to have a fulfilling life, somebody has to take responsibility into their own hands, take action towards their better. But here they don't do that, so they're not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy. They will not be content, fulfilled with their lives. They will always think and feel that something is missing. But still, they're not going to admit that something is missing, or that it's their fault that their life is in that way. They will feel that they're not in charge. They will always feel sad. They will not get respect from other people, a lack of respect from their peers, from their co-workers, from their classmates in school, be it in university or school, like I said, from family, from friends, and eventually people who have awareness and have care, that morals, standards for themselves, values for themselves, they're not going to stick around with complainers. I try my best in limiting myself around complainers. I try my best staying away from them, because they will just bring me down. They'll just give me negative energy, and negative energy is very sticky. And you don't want that on you. Negative people give you some sort of energy, and you feel depressed, you feel down because of that. And complainers are very good at doing that. So you shouldn't be around them at all. And eventually others won't, like I said, with lack of respect, people won't respect this complainer. Those people will not take him seriously either. They will just laugh, giggle. It's him moaning again, whatever, who cares? Complainers won't get taken seriously. And they deserve, rightfully so, they shouldn't be taken seriously. Any complainer who is just moaning all the time should never be taken seriously ever, at all. Ever. Because that's bad, that's negative, that's narcissistic. And basically, this prevents them from being their best true self. This prevents them. Because on their life, they're just preventing themselves to be accountable. They're stopping themselves to face reality and just hide away through this mask of victim mentality. Blame others, blame this, blame that, blame a situation, blame somebody else, blame a thing. And because of this, their true potential, their true self will not come out to the world, to the universe. And that is sad, because these people have so much potential. Everyone has potential here, but you just waste it away by complaining, by doing negative things, by not holding yourself accountable. That's just bad. And because of this, because you're not being your true self, you're not becoming the best true self version of yourself, regret would come to you later on. And this would be a regret where you would think to yourself, let's say I'm talking to the complainers here, you're a fucking pussy. Later on in your years, when you get older, you would think to yourself, I should have taken my life seriously back then. You're not going to think to yourself that I complained too much, I shouldn't have complained too much. Sure, some of you may realize that, or somebody would get so sick of you that they'd say to your face, stop fucking complaining. This is your fault. You're gonna be a fucking loser this whole life if you stay like this. Somebody needs to say this to a complainer. And there's a funny, I have a belief about this. I believe fucked up people, especially in this world, there should be a robot by each of them, be it a guy or a girl. There should be a robot by each of them that would slap the fuck out of them every time they do something stupid and silly. For example, there's this fat guy or a fat girl, and they complain that they're fat because their mom overfeeds them, because they're too stressed about some things. Then this robot should slap the fuck out of them and tell them, you don't get to moan. You are fat because you choose to overeat and stuff your face, and you can't control how much you put in your mouth. That's why you're fat. You're not fat because your mom or your dad. They only love you. They're just cooking for you. You can choose to tell them that, Mom, I'm good, I'm full now, I don't want to eat more. But no, you don't listen to yourself. You just keep stuffing your face because you like the taste of whatever the food. Okay, I'm sure your mom must be a great cook. That doesn't allow you to just continue overeating and blame her for that. You choose to go down the grocery store. There's a Żabka, by the way, over there. I live in Poland. You choose to go down to the grocery store and you pick out the chocolate, the ice cream, and these chips or crisps, depending on wherever you're watching this video from. You can't blame something like, oh, I was just thinking too much. I had a lot going on in my life and I needed something to put less pressure on me, something to feel good in my head. You're a fucking pussy. Some robot needs, every fucked up person needs a robot like that. I personally believe that. I think I need that sometimes because of the stupid mistakes I do. I truly do. And I'm gonna tell you later why. I'll give you one example of something really stupid I did yesterday, I'll tell you. And now, the best way to have a better life, just stop complaining. Just stop complaining. Simply accept what happened and move on. It's gonna sting after a while. Of course it's going to sting. Whatever bad situation happened to you, of course it's going to sting. But taking the path towards complaining is not going to help you in any way. Because like I said, you just lose respect among your people. You're not going to be a better version of yourself. You will regret what you did later on in life. And you're not going to be happy. If you want to be happy and be content, be fulfilled with how you're living, then don't complain. Simply accept whatever disappointment comes along your way. Simply accept it and move on, man. It's hard for me too. I easily want to start complaining about something. This, that, he, she. I easily want to start complaining. It's hard. I try my best at not complaining. Because that just makes me more frustrated with myself. Because I think, okay, I shouldn't have complained too much. I should have just shut the fuck up and kept going. Which is what everyone should do. I try my best in doing that. Take responsibility of everything. Watch this video here. Here or here, I don't know. But somewhere down this corner you will see something, some icon pop up. Go watch this video about taking responsibility of your own damn life. That's the only way you are going to be content and be complaint free. People are going to like that you don't complain. People are going to like that you stand up. You accept mistakes that you made, genuine mistakes. Not like somebody made a mistake, somebody else did, and you're just taking accountability for no reason. Not like that. That's being a nice guy. You have to be a nice guy. Accept your mistakes when it really is your fault. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. The cashier in the Żabka working over there makes mistakes. Everyone does. Nobody is safe in this world. Everyone does. Everyone who has done mistakes, is going to do mistakes right now, will keep doing mistakes. You have to just accept that as life. That is just the reality. You just have to accept that. And you're going to be much better among your inner self. You're going to be more content. Just accept whatever life throws at you. Accept disappointment. Expect it. And just move on. Take it in you, just move on. Take responsibility, move on. Simple. Once you take responsibility for yourself, when you stop complaining, life is instantly going to be better. You're going to be improving yourself. You're going to reach to your potential, your true potential. You're going to be the best version of yourself. If you take everything seriously, work on yourself and not complain. Trust me on that. Lastly, I'm going to be giving you some examples of complainers. Myself exactly. I'll tell you what I did yesterday. So yesterday I went to the gym. After I finished work, I went to the gym. I went to the grocery store, Biedronka. It's another chain of grocery stores here. I went to Biedronka to buy some things for me to cook yesterday. So I bought tomatoes, onions, milk, some protein, yogurt, and some things to clean the house with. I bought some things, so yeah, that was that. I come home, I finish showering because I was sweating. I almost smelled like a pig. So I came home, I started showering, finished it. After that, I started cooking immediately. And so I bought around approximately three onions. They were pretty big, like this big. I bought 3 onions. You know what I do? I'm peeling them off, I'm cutting them, I cook, I finish everything. And my stupid ass, you know what my stupid ass did? Like the peeling thing. You know how when you peel onions off and you throw away the leftovers? My idea at that time was, okay, I'm gonna peel this onion off, I'm gonna put it in the bag where the onions are, and later I'll separate it and throw it in the trash can because my trash can was pretty full. And so you know what I did afterwards? Afterwards, I was so lost somewhere. I was so into cooking, or I don't know what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing. I was so lost somewhere that I started putting the trash in that same bag as well. Because I was cooking halloumi yesterday in some Indian style. I was cooking some halloumi. I had the protein yogurt. So I finished all those and I stuffed it in that bag. It was like a small plastic bag with the leftover of the onions, with the plastic container of the cheese, this halloumi cheese, and this protein yogurt. I stuffed it in the bag, and you know what I did? I threw the entire thing away. I threw the entire thing away just 2 hours ago, 2-3 hours ago when I was going to the gym again. And I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it until I came back just, what, one and a half hour ago, I think? Yeah, 1.5 hours ago. I didn't realize it until I came back. And I wanted to start cooking. So I go into the kitchen. My kitchen is back behind over there. I go into the kitchen. I take out the tomato because I want to make the same dish again. I had some bread, my tomato, the garlic, the cheese, spices. Everything was ready. I'm opening the fridge and I'm finding where the onion is. And I can't find it. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking in the fridge. I'm looking outside. Maybe it's on the table somewhere. I'm looking everywhere. I'm opening up my drawer to see if I put it somewhere there, put it over there for some reason. But I didn't find it anywhere. I even opened the fucking freezer to check if I put it there, for fuck's sakes. But it wasn't there. And then I started reflecting on what I did yesterday. Like, I was so lost somewhere. I was so lost in cooking. I was so focused that I actually forgot that I left 2 more onions there. And I got so furious with myself. I almost started complaining. I was trying so hard to not complain. Man, I wanted to complain. I was holding myself back because it was that fucking hard. It wasn't easy. I'm still furious about that, which is why this is a perfect video for me to talk about today. I'm furious. I'm not showing it to you, but I'm fucking furious. I want to smash something if I can. But you're not supposed to do that as a man. You're supposed to keep it in. Logically think of what you're supposed to do. So for that, I'm gonna punish myself. I'm gonna punish myself tomorrow for throwing away the 2 onions because I hate wasting food. Nobody should ever waste food. That's a sin in my eyes. There's the needy and there's the homeless people and you're all throwing food here. I did that by mistake. For that, I'm not gonna eat anything tomorrow. 0. I'm not gonna eat anything. So fucking be it. This is my punishment. But tomorrow I'm not gonna eat anything. That's it. The second couple of examples that I want to give you is when I was in high school. There used to be this guy who I was friends with at that time, but no longer I have contact with him. No longer. It's done. We used to be in class together. He was my friend at that time. And whenever something bad would happen, he would get a low score in his test. He would get into an argument with somebody. Just anything. Something fell. Anything. He'd always complain. For example, this test, he would fail the test and he would say to me, "Oh man, like, I was too sad yesterday. I was playing video games. It's this fault. It's my girlfriend's fault because I'm so sad, and it's my parents' fault because this and that. It's my friend's fault because I went out. He invited me to go out with him. Any excuse he would just say it right then and there. Like, slowly I started distancing myself from him because of the toxicity he was bringing into the friendship. Like, as a friend, I always want to be positive, be content that I'm with somebody I care about, somebody that cares about me, have a good time, talk about meaningful things. But no, this guy here, he's just moaning and complaining about anything that comes to his head, about some teacher who's so stupid, about this teacher who's fat, about this teacher that's... Whatever the case is, about mathematics if it's hard, about physics if it's hard, about science, about biology, about computer science, whatever situation we were in, he'd always come up with something to complain. Anything bad happened. If anything bad happened, he'd usually just complain about it, not take any ownership of it. And because of this, I still stayed true to him. I still thought, okay, maybe he's gonna change. I just had that hope for him. But the others in the class, they did not like him. None of them took him seriously, and he usually started getting into arguments with those other guys. With almost the whole class at some point. Almost the entire class. Nobody liked him in the entire class. And at some points, I wouldn't even defend him. If he's like arguing with somebody else in my class and I'm his friend, I would not even defend him because I know that they're right and he's wrong. So I just sit back and I wouldn't say anything. And after they finish, I'd be like, come on, man, just drop it. Let's just go. I would just say that to him. I wouldn't say to him like, yeah, man, you're right. Yeah, man, they're wrong. I would not say anything like that. I would just tell him, just drop it. Let's not kill the energy. But eventually that just got me frustrated with him. And slowly he started going to another school, and eventually we just slowly we just dropped contact, and it's much better. I mean, it's not like he had a significant impact in my life. It's not like that, but it's still better than nothing, at least. And even under situations where people think they have the full right to complain, don't complain. Don't complain. Like I said, even if you are right. Even if somebody else is wrong, don't complain about it. Don't spend time thinking of negativity like that, because you're just pulling yourself down. Like I said, just accept whatever fuck up they had. Have a brief, polite discussion with that person, whoever fucked something up. Just have a polite discussion with them. Tell them, hey man, you shouldn't do this. This is not right of you. This is not nice of you. This and this and this. But don't get upset because of what that person does. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be upset. It's just a small thing that person did. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, sure, you have a right to be upset. What I'm saying is use it in a different way. Politely talk to that person. Accept whatever happened. They apologize. Okay. They take accountability for it. You feel better. Okay. They don't take accountability for it. You know what to do. You just stop wasting energy on them and you just move away. And that's it. You move away. You move away and you just move on in life. That is as easy as it is. You're not going to get anything if that person doesn't accept their accountability. And of course, you're fucking furious because of that. And after that, you start complaining. That this person is such a pussy, this person is this person is that. So never do that. So stop complaining. Get to work. Don't complain about what is hard, what is not hard. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I just thought of this. It was going to be the end of the video, but I just thought of this. If you want to have success in your life, complaining is the last thing you should be doing. You want to go to the gym, you want to grow muscles out, you want to have a better body, you want to grow a business out, you want to attract somebody you love, you want to have a woman, a wife. Don't complain when things go wrong, my friend. Especially with women. You're not going to get anything if you complain, because people in this category of complaining, they think that eventually a woman is going to be settling down for them, because then they can hear their struggles or something. No, the women are just going to run away more if you complain a lot. Never complain. So don't complain. Do what you have to do, not you want to do. Do what you need to do. Stop complaining, and I'm gonna see you in my next video.